Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated compact electric SUVs of the year, the 2026 Tata Punch EV. Tata Motors has been doing some serious heavy lifting in the electric vehicle segment, and the new Punch EV is their boldest attempt yet at combining urban practicality, electric efficiency, and SUV-inspired ruggedness in one compact package. So let's not waste any time and get straight into it. But before we begin, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future automotive deep dives just like this one. Now, the 2026 Tata Punch EV. First things first, this isn't just a retrofit of the petrol Punch. It's built on Tata's Acti EV platform, which is a dedicated electric architecture, and that has changed the game entirely. Visually, it still retains that familiar bold and upright stance of the Punch, but with a distinct EV twist that makes it look futuristic and confident. As we come around to the front, you immediately notice the reworked fascia. The closed-off grille, signature of an EV, is clean and smooth with integrated LED DRLs that stretch across the width of the car. The LED headlamps are housed lower in the bumper, just like the facelifted Harrier and Nexon EVs. It looks high-tech, clean, and premium. The Tata logo is now illuminated, giving the front end a very modern character, especially when driving at night. And let's not forget the redesigned bumper with those sharp cuts and EV blue accents. It screams electric without trying too hard. Move to the side, and the profile remains familiar but refined. The wheel arches are still muscular, and the black cladding continues to give that mini-sub vibe. The new aero-optimized 16-inch alloy wheels not only look great but also contribute to efficiency. There's also a neat charging port located at the front left fender which lights up when plugged in, a subtle but very cool touch. You also get roof rails, blacked-out ORVMs with integrated turn indicators, and a floating roof design that really pops on dual-tone variants. Ground clearance remains impressive, and that means it's still city-ready with a hint of off-road readiness, especially for bad roads or monsoons. Coming around to the rear, things get even more interesting. The tail lamps are now full LED with a sharp Y-shaped signature, and they're connected by a sleek light bar across the tailgate. You also get a new rear bumper design and a faux diffuser, continuing the EV design language. There's a subtle Punch EV badge and again, the illuminated Tata logo makes another appearance. It's modern, it's clean, and it's very well executed. Now let's step inside, and this is where Tata has truly taken a leap forward. The interior of the Punch EV looks miles ahead of its ICE sibling. First off, you're greeted with a brand new 10.25-inch floating infotainment touchscreen, running the latest version of Tata's UI. It's smooth, crisp, and supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The fully digital 10.25-inch instrument cluster is customizable and displays range, navigation, regenerative braking levels, and more in high resolution. The dashboard design feels upscale. There's a layered effect going on with dual-tone finishes and soft-touch materials in the top variants. Tata has also introduced a rotary dial for gear selection, just like the Nexon EV, giving it a very clean center console layout. Ambient lighting, a wireless charger, ventilated front seats, automatic climate control, and voice-enabled commands powered by Tata's Arcade EV suite make the cabin feel tech-rich and premium. Space-wise, it remains practical. You get excellent headroom, good legroom for rear passengers, and a flat floor that makes it more EV-friendly in the back seat. Boot space is still generous for its class, and under the hood, you now get a small frunk for storing cables or small items, a first for Tata. Let's talk about performance now. The Punch EV comes with two battery pack options, a medium range and a long range variant. The medium range uses a 25 kWh battery and is ideal for daily city commutes, while the long range packs a 35 kWh battery offering a claimed range of around 421 km as per MIDC figures. Real-world range, expect around 320 to 350 km depending on how you drive, which is more than enough for most urban users. The motor produces up to 120 horsepower and delivers an instant torque surge, giving the Punch EV a 0 to 60 km/h time of around 6 seconds, more than peppy for a city car. Driving modes include Eco, City, and Sport, and you also get 4 levels of regenerative braking which can be adjusted via paddle shifters. That's a neat touch. The ride quality is solid, suspension is tuned well for Indian roads, and thanks to the lower center of gravity due to the battery placement, handling feels tighter than the petrol variant. The steering is light at low speeds, and gains enough weight at highway speeds to feel confident. Charging times are pretty decent. On a standard 15A socket, you're looking at about 8 to 10 hours for a full charge. But plug it into a DC fast charger, and you can juice it up from 10% to 80% in just about 56 minutes, perfect for those quick top-ups during long drives. Now let's get into pricing. Tata has priced the Punch EV quite aggressively. The base medium-range variant starts at around 10.99 lakh rupees ex-showroom, and the long-range variants go up to 14.5 lakh rupees depending on the trim and features. Considering the features, build quality, range, and performance, that's a very solid value proposition, especially when compared to the competition in the compact EV space like the Citroën C3 or MG Comet. That being said, if you're thinking about which variant to go for, the long-range Empowered Plus variant is the sweet spot. It balances all the premium features, like the larger touchscreen, digital cluster, ventilated seats, and sunroof, while still giving you that extended range. If your usage is strictly within the city, the medium-range Adventure or Empowered could be all you need. Suggestions. Honestly, Tata is almost there. A few areas could still see improvement. The steering feel at higher speeds could be a bit more communicative. The rear seat could use a reclining feature or better thigh support for taller passengers. And yes, OTA updates need to be more consistent and widespread to future-proof the infotainment experience. But these are relatively minor concerns in what is otherwise a very well-rounded EV offering. So, what's the final verdict? The 2026 Tata Punch EV is not just a great electric car, it's a great car, period. It combines compact SUV practicality, strong performance, future-ready technology, and affordability in a package that's very hard to ignore. For urban dwellers looking to make the switch to electric without sacrificing style, space, or driving confidence, this might just be the best option in its price range. That wraps up today's detailed review of the Tata Punch EV. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you consider this as your first EV? Or are you waiting for something else in the market? If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone thinking about making the switch to electric. Thanks for watching, drive safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.